Have one. I know you love watermelons.
I do, but watermelon triggers me.
What? Why? It's just watermelon.
To you. Bring the camera closer to me. Just me. Let me tell you a little something about my people and watermelon. Watermelon is delicious. Mark Twain once said, "To taste a watermelon is to know what the angels eat." So true. Watermelon is one of the world's most refreshing summer treats, but it's been historically linked to negative and lazy stereotypes of Black people, and that connotation still exists today. I know a lot of us are torn on the watermelon because they tried to make it a part of the minstrel show. I mean, just look at the name of this minstrel song. Or this funny little cartoon. And the racist trope of the watermelon is still apparent now. Look at this cartoon attempting to make a racist joke out of my president. The watermelon's roots go as deep as our ancestors. The refreshing treat hails from Africa, with 5,000 years of history behind it. Watermelons were seen in ancient hieroglyphics in Egyptian tombs, even King Tut's, as far back as 2500 BCE. But just like with anything good that Black people have, it catches on. Watermelon spread from Egypt to China in the 10th century and eventually spread through Europe 3 centuries later. How, you ask? It was the Moors, my people. So by the 17th century, the rest of Europe got their hands on some watermelon because they couldn't let the Moors and the Chinese have all the fun. Something tells me watermelon wasn't discovered until then. Enter America. This great country got its colonizing hands on watermelon through the transatlantic slave trade. The institution of slavery helped establish the watermelon as a food of the slave, a staple of racism's diet. You've seen the caricature. The dark-skinned Black child with the big red lips stretched across his face, slurping on watermelon. This caricature still persists today. From emancipation to Jim Crow, free Black people ate and sold watermelon. And you know the racists weren't having that. Black liberation irritated many Southern white people who felt threatened by this shiny new freedom Black people attempted to enjoy. In fact, those racist white folks of the South didn't think Black people were ready for freedom and used the watermelon to plant that seed, making it a symbol of the negative, lazy, filthy, and childish stereotypes that marked Black America. The racist trope took hold, tainting the way Black people experience watermelons. But after a few hundred years of this foolishness, it's time to reclaim the watermelon. Instead of letting the refreshing treat trigger us, we should think of the watermelon as a delicious and rich part of our history, something that sustained our ancestors, and take comfort in that. Because if our ancestors didn't survive, we wouldn't be here. So enjoy your watermelon. It's not a part of their minstrel show. It's a part of your history.